The International Cup is just around the corner and all eyes are on South Korea. After an intense PMPS finals, four formidable teams Dplus Kia, NS RedForce, JPX and DRX have secured their spots, ready to challenge the world's best. But what hidden strategies, brilliant maneuvers and critical missteps truly define their play? In this in-depth analysis, we dissect a pivotal match from the Rondo map. We're not just watching the action, we're breaking down their core philosophies from aggressive center-focused pushes to methodical edge-based rotations. Prepare to uncover the decisive rotations, the unexpected clutches, and the fatal errors that separate the contenders from the eliminated. Let's dive into the minds of Korea's finest. The match begins on Rondo, and the drop locations already give us insight into each team's game plan. Dplus Kia secures the stadium. NS splits between Namcheon and Rae-en. JPX takes Jecheon and Longhu, and DRX drops near Bailey. The first zone pops almost directly in the center of the map. As the blue zone begins its first shrink, most teams start their rotation inward. But right away, we see a clever strategic layer from JPX. While three members move, they leave one player behind at Longhu, positioned perfectly next to a recall tower. This is a brilliant safety net. It tells us they are willing to take early fights, knowing they have a guaranteed way to recover if a teammate is eliminated. And that strategy is immediately put to the test. Dplus Kia catches JPX in their rotation, securing two quick knocks. For most teams, this would be a disastrous start. But for JPX, it's just a minor setback. Their dedicated recall player brings both members back, and just like that, they're a full four-man squad again, ready to move into the zone. As we move into the second circle, the core philosophies of these teams become crystal clear. DRX's game plan is aggressive and direct. Control the absolute center of the zone as early as possible. They drive straight in, but it's a higher-risk play made without proper intel. They push into an area already occupied by Team EOS, lose two players in the process, and are forced to fall back. In complete contrast, we have NS RedForce. They exhibit a classic edge play style. They patiently move along the circle's perimeter, using a scout player, in this case Tizzy, to gather intel while the other three provide cover. This methodical approach is lower risk but requires precise coordination. Meanwhile, Dplus Kia plays a hybrid style. They move with intelligence, sending a player forward for info before committing the full team. In the third zone, we see a hard shift to the northwest. DRX, now regrouped after a recall, is able to push straight in because they already have a player in position. Dplus Kia, already on the circle's edge, establishes a wide split, controlling a huge amount of territory. But this is where the patient edge play of NS runs into trouble. During their rotation, they are spotted by JPX, who have established a powerful split of their own. JPX's superior positioning allows them to completely dismantle that NS rotation, and just like that, NS RedForce is fully eliminated. In the sixth circle, Dplus Kia finds itself in a precarious position. As they rotate, GNL spots their player Osal isolated from his teammate. GNL sees the opportunity for an easy pick and pushes with all four players. What happens next is the highlight of the match. Osal, in a masterful display of individual skill, stands his ground and clutches a 1v4 in the cover of his teammate, keeping Dplus Kia's hopes alive. In the chaos, Team YJS makes the smartest play of all. Seeing the other teams locked in fights, they use their vehicles to secure the most advantageous part of the circle. This decisive rotation ultimately allows them to weather the storm, outlasting the other teams and taking the win from RCG in the final moments.
자, 가장 중심부 쪽에 연막을 뿌려놓고 그리고 바위 옆쪽에 주차를 했습니다. 후아유.
잠깐만, 여기면은 단차가 이렇게 좀 완만하게 이루어져 있다 보니까
자, 이거 수류탄이 있거든요.
자기장의 중심부에 잘 찍어준 것 같아요.
그러니까 디플러스 기아 입장에서는 굉장히 까다로운 위치라고 봐야 될 것 같죠.
네.
이 후아유 선수가 여기서 잘 버텨주기만 한다면 그러니까 상대 입장에서는 어쨌건 후아유를 거치지 않고서는 지금 중앙 쪽 쳐다도 볼 수 없는 상황이에요. 후아유가 거기서 딱 버티고 서서 그 완만한 능선을 넘어오는 상대들을 바라볼 수 있는 상황.
마지막 점자기장입니다. 2분 20초 남은 상태.
자, 근데 마지막에 또 연막이 펼쳐지고 난전 형태가 나오고 뭐 각 팀들의 선택에 따라서 구도가 뒤엉켜지면
어우,
치킨 어떤 팀이 먹을지는 진짜 모릅니다.
자,
이거
혜택
만약에-
나와야 되는 거 아니에요?
파비안이
먼저 나와야 되는 거잖아요.
혜택 끊으면
자, 수류탄.
짧아요.
장담할 수는 없는 거예요.
자, 오우여여여여 지금 동시다발적으로 공격받고 있기 때문에
네.
이거 여차하면은 내려갈 때 이거
자료,
이거
자료.
중요해요.
자, 이렇게
파비안.
정신
육각
없어져요.
자,
근데
일단 후아유가 바로 받아쳤고요.
그냥 후아유가 점 찍어놓은 플레이가 너무 좋긴 했거든요.
자, 오살 일단 엎드린 상태에서
근데
엎드린
여기서
상태에서
끊기면
여기서 샷
오살,
일단 오살.
자, 여기까지.
자,
근데-
이러면
근데 일단 2대2
오히려 기회 잡은
오히려 리스타트.
그렇죠. 오히려 기회를 잡은 거는
예.
리스타트 취지가 아닌가요?
근데 지훈이
하지만 샷으로 해결해버리면 1대1. 와, 이게 순식간에 서로가 정리되면서 1대1 구도 수류탄.
지훈이야 마르코냐.
자, 한번 잘 피했고.
자,
전진
압박에
지훈.
들어가요.
그러니까 던지고
싸움.
너무 잘 붙였어요.
천천히
지훈이.
한발 싸움.
한발 싸움. 등 봤어요.
That's all for this breakdown. It's clear that the Korean teams bring a level of strategic depth that is truly world class, but they aren't invincible. Understanding their patterns and mistakes is the first step to figuring out how to beat them. What did you think of this analysis? Is there another team, region, or specific match you would like me to break down next? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing for more competitive analysis. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.